All right, sportscaster and former pro football player Mike Golic is tackling his diabetes with a personalized game plan that may also be good for others.
He is one of more than 34 million people in the U.S. living with diabetes, a condition that can be a challenge to manage. And Mike joins us now from New York City with more. Thanks for joining us this morning.
My pleasure, and I've learned some information on drying towels. I do appreciate that.
We're here for you. Yeah. We're here for you. But for right now, you're here for the millions who are unfortunately suffering with diabetes. You've had it for 17 years now, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so you've learned over that time that this is not a one-size-fits-all approach.
That is one of the biggest things I've learned. You mentioned the 34 million. I put everything in kind of a sports perspective. So imagine 485 sold-out football stadiums of people. That's the amount of people dealing with this. And as you said, I got diagnosed about 17 years ago. My father had this as well. So while it wasn't a complete shock, it still was, okay, now I'm into a lifestyle change. I finished playing football when I was about 300 pounds, and I did. I let myself go a bit after and got to about 320. And it was not healthy. I'm down to about 235 now. I feel great, but along the way, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And so while I did a game plan all my life in football, I learned this now had to be a lifestyle game plan. My doctor's my coach. My wife and friends are now my teammates for a more important game than the game of football. And one of the biggest things I learned is everybody deals with this differently. The way I deal and with my type 2 diabetes is different than others. That's why I enjoyed interviewing other former professional athletes, Kyle Love in football, John Kruk in baseball, who was with the White Sox to end his career, about their journeys and how they're different, all part of the Talking Type 2 campaign that gives so much information.
Were you taken off guard when you were diagnosed? Because, I mean, you said you were 320 pounds, but you also were an athlete, a professional athlete. Yeah. Most people look at you and be like, well, this guy's got to be healthy.
So when you're playing, and I was playing at 300 pounds, you don't think about that because you can eat what you want, drink what you want, because you're working so hard in the off season and regular season that you can burn it all off. So you never think about that. Now, I did know my father was diagnosed in his 40s, so hereditary-wise, I knew there was a possibility of this, and it came to be. And my dad, and listen, it was his generation, and I get it. I don't criticize. He kept it to himself. When I was diagnosed, I said, I'm going to be very open. I have 3 kids. 2 were football players, one a big lineman, about 310. When I talked to them, I said, your grandfather had this, I have this, and so you need to watch it and obviously be monitored as you're getting older as well. So it's something I wanted to be very, very open about.
So is this something you control with medication, diet, combination of both?
A combination of all that, diet, exercise, medication, all of them. And I think one of the big things that's helped me the most in my game planning now and lifestyle change is I've learned to embrace technology. I'm 59 years old, but I've learned it can help so much. You know, One Touch Solutions has an incredible kind of one-stop shopping of customized programs from Noom, Fitbit, Cecilia Health, WellDoc. So I use my One Touch, glucose meter. I get my numbers, but it gets input. I can input it into these different programs, and I can learn different things like recipes, diet, what I need to eat, hydration, what kind of workout I'm getting, and then I can input information, and I can get kind of AI information back, or I can chat with a live, specialist in this to get answers. So I think that's my biggest message is there are things out there like One Touch Solutions that can give you answers and help. Some people just want to keep this to themselves. Don't. Accept the help of others. Accept the technology of today.
All right, we can't let you go without talking a little bit of football. Obviously, we did not have the best season here in Chicago. Weren't upset about this last game with Robbie Gould and Aaron Rodgers, but what's your predictions for the big game coming up?
Well, I think that, we had never had it in the NFL till last year where a team played in its home stadium, and Tampa Bay did that. I think LA is going to do it. I think they're playing well enough to do that. And I think Well, Cincinnati beat KC a few weeks ago. I know KC will be favored. They're playing at home, but something about Cincinnati, that kind of young team and what they're doing right now. So I'll go with an LA-Cincinnati Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling good for Matthew Stafford. He suffered all those years in Detroit. He just could never pull it out, and then he just makes one change. He goes to LA, and now he's like on top of the world.
Yeah, well, you know, he's in LA, he's feeling good. He's got a little more vitamin D, sun hitting him out there year-round. I think that brightens him up a little bit. He's got some great weapons offensively and defensively, and they kind of pushed all their chips to the middle of the table with all the moves they've made.
All right, real quickly, I know we got to go, but who do you have suggestion-wise for the Bears GM and coach?
Oh, my gosh. I think from a coach, a lot of times they go, you wonder if they go different. You went offense, do you go defense? But I don't think so. You have a young quarterback, so I think you may go with a younger coordinator, you know, to kind of work with kind of that era right now of the younger generation. So I would imagine they'd probably go down that road.
All right, Mike. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Thanks. TalkingTypeU.com for info.
Thank you.
Fantastic.